Too many people take affirmations lightly. Like, this is something that can, this is a tool that you can use to transform you and transform your life. There are some simple steps needed to change your life. However, the consistency of doing these steps is what people struggle with. The consistency of gymming all the 5 days that I needed, like from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, people start out right. They get a gym membership in January, and then they gym from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? But with a lot of people, after January, they don't return there, right? And that is the same, and people do the same thing to other things, like to courses, to learning different things. Like, what happens there in January at that Gold's Gym or whatever gym, it happens, the same people do the same thing in every section of their life. They just quit. They just stop doing something consistently or in the way that they plan to do it. They fail, right? And so in most situations, like, it's really, 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 really simple. It's simple, but it's not easy, right? It's simple, but it's not easy to change your circumstances, to change what you see around you. It takes you doing the same thing over and over again every single waking moment, every single day. And that is what a lot of people lack, unfortunately. So I will give you 3 affirmations that you can use every morning, right? And when you use these affirmations every morning, you need to use these affirmations like consistently, and you need to use them for a long period of time. You need to use them for a long period of time in order to see the difference, in order to feel the change, in order to see the change, right? So the first one is, I am worthy of abundance. Repeating this phrase 5 to 10 times in the mirror every morning for like 7 weeks. If you can repeat this phrase 5 to 10 times in the mirror every morning for 7 weeks, I promise you there will be a shift, there will be a change up here. There will be a change in your subconscious. There will be a complete shift in your subconscious. Say the phrase, I am worthy of abundance 5 to 10 times in the morning in front of a mirror, right? For 7 weeks, and there will be a shift, right? So the subconscious here is key when it comes to affirmations. When it comes to affirmations, the subconscious is key, because if you keep saying it, if you keep feeling it, you keep seeing it, the subconscious will begin to shift. The subconscious will start to believe what you are saying, what you are telling it, right? The subconscious needs to do things or feel things repeatedly in order for it to shift drastically, right? So the second affirmation is, opportunities flow endlessly into my life. The second one is, opportunities flow endlessly into my life. Now, even with this one, same thing. Say this 5 to 10 times in front of the mirror every morning for 7 weeks. Do the same thing with this one, right? But this one, why is this one so prevalent? This one is so prevalent because a lot of the times, right, with human beings, you see an opportunity arise, right? and an opportunity arises that you do not desire, you have no interest in it, you have no passion in it, but the opportunity still arises, the opportunity is still in your face. And so because it's there, you do not have enthusiasm for it, because you do not care deeply about it. It doesn't move you inside. You're not interested in it, right? So a lot of times in those instances, other people might tell you, yo, take this opportunity, right? You might not have, others of us wanted this opportunity to take it. But you yourself, you know that once you take this opportunity, a month down the line, a few years down the line, there will be all the stress that you gain, all the stress that you have, right, from taking it. It will be even more. It will be even more because you don't even like the thing that you are doing. You don't even want to do the thing that you are doing. But you're doing it to survive. You're doing it to get an income. You're doing it to provide. So that is a very unhealthy long-term decision. It's very unhealthy for your mental health, even for your emotional health, to do such a thing for a long term. So I will always be against that. Alright. So it's very important to remind your subconscious, of this affirmation, that opportunities flow endlessly into my life. Opportunities flow endlessly into my life, right? And so the last one is, I am meant for greatness. This last one is the last affirmation, I am meant for greatness. So let me just recap the 3 affirmations, right? I am worthy of abundance. Opportunities flow endlessly into my life. I am meant for greatness. Now you see, with I am meant for greatness, it speaks for itself. It is meant to boost that confidence. It is meant to boost that confidence. So every time and again, you say it 5 to 10 times in the mirror every morning for 7 weeks or 8 weeks, right? And that is how it will shift. That is how your subconscious will shift. That is how your mood will shift, by saying it so many times, right? Because when you say I am meant for greatness so many times, and you say it again and again and again and again, right here the subconscious begins to believe it. It begins to perceive it, right? And you yourself, you begin to believe it. So it's such an important thing to say to yourself. It's really, really important to say that to yourself. And you need to say it a lot to yourself. Alright. So yes, those were the 3 affirmations. I know that if you do this for a long period of time, it will help you.